What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all the news after Week 15 in our Columbus Aviators franchise in year number 3, where the Aviators picked up a close victory over the Cincinnati Bengals, mostly because of an AI glitch. I don't know how we escaped with the win, but we did, and I'm not going to complain, and it looks like we have our quarterback for the rest of the season. Patrick really stepped up big time, and he has definitely taken over the reins. However, we are still fighting to win our division right now. We're going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars next. We are on the road, and they are only one game behind us currently. If we lose this game, we're going to have the same exact record. And, not having Marcus Mariota, that could really put pressure on us in a Week 17 game. Patrick looks good so far. Is he going to be able to sustain that throughout the rest of the season and playoffs? I don't know. That's what we're going to have to find out. Let's go ahead and get going with some scouting here. See what we can do. Here we go. Find some steals maybe later on. I don't know. Nobody's really standing out right now there. Down the way, B+ catching in the 4th round. I kind of like that. I'll scout him more. That's fine. If he has some speed to work with, that could be a very good player right there. I'd like to draft, I have Sean Sutton back there, but I wouldn't mind drafting a kick returner as well. We'll see how it all plays out, though. We'll see how it all plays out. I don't know. Anything here that stands out to me? I'm trying to remember what I was scouting last time. But I am very stoked to see that we potentially found a good player in Patrick to start for us. Last year as a rookie, he was thrown into a situation that didn't really do all that well for us. And it prompted me to draft Russell, a quarterback that might be able to make that difference for us, that might be able to change everything. And, it didn't quite play out that way. He's just a different quarterback. In a certain system, I'm sure he'd be great. However, for ours, it's nice to have a mobile quarterback, a guy that can move around the field a little bit. And we don't have that with him. But that is where Patrick kind of thrives a little bit. So that helps us out a whole lot in that regard. And you can tell he's a lot more comfortable in the offense. And that could just be him being a second-year player. Or maybe that is because, he is more mobile and stuff like that. Maybe Russell's just not meant for this team. I don't quite know yet. Either way, I know Patrick looked really good last week, and I'm excited to see what he can do for us as we move forward. Again, we got 2 tough games left. The 49ers have a good record too. And again, playing without Mariota, despite Patrick looking good, he's not on Mariota's level. We all know this. And he could be prone to a bad game here and there. The Aviators have won 4 in a row right now. As you see, the 49ers have a 9-5 record as well. And they also have a pretty solid defense. It's going to be tough going up against them. And then here are the Jaguars. Jaguars defense not so good, but they still have an 8-6 record. They're coming into this game on a 2-game winning streak, and they have home field advantage. And again, that's something that the Aviators have kind of struggled with. So either way, I think it's kind of setting up that we are probably going to get a playoff spot unless things just turn south really, really bad. We should be getting a playoff spot, but it would be nice to win the division. That would definitely go a long way in terms of helping us out. Getting that, I don't know, man. We're not going to get a first-round bye. But that'd be a good way of us at least getting home field for one game. You know what I mean? Just maybe warming Patrick up a little bit before the tougher games. But there you have it. Jaguars and the 49ers, the last 2 teams. We've already seen the Jaguars roster. We played them earlier in the year. It's going to be a tough game, though. It's really going to be a tough game. Let's check out Jameis Winston. Look at Patrick down there. We'll get to that in a second. Winston, 24-31, 267 yards, 5 passing touchdowns. Clay Matthews, 11 tackles and an interception. Carr with 6 tackles, 2 interceptions. And then Patrick, unbelievable. Did not even start the game. Just came in and took over. 26 of 38, 301 yards, 4 passing touchdowns for him. Very, very stoked with the performance he got. That could have just been an adrenaline thing. Or maybe he's really going to be a good player for this team. I don't know. We're going to have to wait to find out. Let's go ahead and check out the yearly awards. We'll briefly just look down the MVP and stuff like that. See what we got going on there. And Russell Wilson leading the way. Aaron Rodgers, number 2. Both of those teams 12-2. Drew Brees at 3. Marcus Mariota in there at 4. Even though he is done for the season. Phillip Rivers at 5. Josh Broussard for the Cowboys at number 6. Ralph, number 7. Andy Dalton, 8. Matt Ryan, 9. And Nate Keller for the Patriots coming in at number 10. I hate those ties, man. Oh, I wonder if they tied each other. I'm not too sure because I think the Panthers have a tie as well. But those two teams are much more likely to play each other, I suppose. Let's look at our player stats really quick, too. Just for our team. And look at that, 33 and 19, 4-0. All right. Rushing the ball, Bishop Sankey over 1,000 yards. Still only 1 touchdown. And we've gotten into a lot of goal line situations, and he is just not able to make it happen down there. I don't know. He's really been struggling in that regard. Doran Dickerson with 5 rushing touchdowns. So Curtis Harden has 7 touchdown catches now. Second on the team there. Chance Jokel has 5. Wow, okay. And then if we can get Curtis Harden to 1,000 yards over these last 2 games, that'd be awesome, having 2 1,000-yard receivers. I mean, Sean Sutton's just been a big-time playmaker for us throughout the season, but I'd love to get Curtis Harden back involved in the offense. And we're going to need some big-time plays from both of them. Sacks, 14 for Derek Morgan, 8.5 for Arakpo. Daquan Jones, surprisingly enough, with 7.5. Williamson with 6. Casey with 4. Nada with 3. Taven Bradford, the rookie from Appalachian State. He has come to play, man. Look at this. He's forcing some fumbles over here, too. Derek Morgan forced 3. Daquan Jones and Taven Bradford. I'm actually pretty excited about Bradford, man. He's looking pretty solid for us. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button, guys. It really does help me out a lot. And I will see you guys in Week 16 as we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Later.